This is a special edition of Late Night Health. I'm Mark Allen. A couple of months ago, we were planning a visitor, a young visitor, 2-year-old youngster was visiting our household, and I was told to purchase a car seat, which I did, and then I spent 2.5 hours trying to install the stupid thing. One of my neighbors saw me struggling and came over, and we finally got it. But I have to tell you, I was really nervous about putting this little girl into the car seat. Our guest is going to help us out with that. His name is Aldo Vasquez. He is with AAA. Aldo, welcome to Late Night Health.
Hey, how's it going?
Very well. I wish you had been with me when I had to install this car seat. 50% of people who put the things in don't do it right?
Yeah, we've known for many years that car crashes are the leading safety issue that are facing our children. And like you said, more than 50% of car seats are installed incorrectly. And we know for a fact that when they are properly installed, they can reduce the risk of injury by 71% for infants and 54% for toddlers. And this is huge because in 2018, about 183,000 children were injured in car crashes. That comes out to more than 500 injuries per day.
And we want to keep our kids healthy. As I said, I was very nervous about this. At one point, I went to the fire station to see if they could help, and they shrugged at me. One of the guys said he could help, and then we also went to a car dealer. But the car dealer that we went to actually has a safety person, and they were only there one day a week. How do I put the thing in and make sure that it's safe?
Yeah, so the best thing you can do is seek the advice of experts in the field. And so, here at AAA, we have child passenger safety technicians who have gone through hours of extensive training. They're nationally certified, and they know the ins and outs of how to properly install a car seat. It's important for parents to realize that it's not a one-size-fits-all model when it comes to car seat installation. You have to take into account not only the kind of brand that you purchase of the car seat, but also the kind of vehicle that you have, and then you have to take into consideration your child's height and weight. All those things are going to be big determining factors on how you make adjustments to the car seat, to your vehicle, to make sure that it fits your child properly.
And as kids grow, the car seat requirements change. I mean, at one point, I think you can turn it around and face the front of the car. But generally speaking, for young kids, especially infants, I think they're faced backwards. Is that correct?
Yes. So infants should be in a rear-facing seat because in the event of a crash, their head, their spine, and their neck will be protected because they'll be pushed backwards into the car seat, and so the car seat will absorb a lot of those crash forces, which is why it's very important for infants to be in those rear-facing seats. One of the problems that we're seeing is that children are often being transitioned out of the appropriate car seats before it is safe to do so. And again, that goes back to the fact that you really should be taking into consideration your child's height and weight when determining when to move them to that next level of car seat. And, car seat technicians are your best line of defense and your best resource to help you make those determinations.
So if I'm a member of AAA, can I go over and have you guys help?
Yeah, I mean, this is actually a service that we provide to the community free of charge, regardless of membership within our organization, because we do believe that this is a resource that should be available to everyone, regardless of ability to pay. We want to make sure that every family out there can take advantage of these resources and make sure that their children are safe out there on the road.
What a great service. I'm telling you, I have 10 thumbs. I can't do anything technical like that. And I struggled. Had I known that I could go to AAA, which we have one here, and we have them all over the place in Southern California, in the LA metro area, I would have done that in a heartbeat, and we'll let people know about that. Is there any evidence to show that using the car seat saves kids from traumatic injury?
Yeah, so when properly installed, we've seen that they can reduce the risk of fatal injury to children by 71% for infants and 54% for toddlers. And so, they greatly reduce your child's risk of injury when properly installed. And the biggest thing is there's only 1 in 4 are properly installed. So we just want to make sure that we're getting that information out there, providing those resources for parents and letting them know where they can go to seek expert advice to make sure that even if they did it themselves, they can get a second eye on their car seat to make sure that they did it correctly or help them make any adjustments where needed.
Right, and it's not as easy as it sounds. What about the quality of the car seat? I mean, should you buy I'll say a major brand for the safety reasons?
That's a great question, and that's a big misconception as well. Maybe a lot of people may think that just because you buy the most expensive car seat out there, that it's the best one, and that's not always the case. The best car seat is the one that's going to fit your child, regardless of the pricing for that car seat.
What's the number one safety tip that you can give us regarding child safety seats?
Apart from the takeaway of the most common mistakes that we see of the car seat being too loose or the straps being too loose and securing your child, or the fact that the children are being transitioned out of car seats too soon, the biggest and best advice that we can give is for parents to seek the advice of our experts, of these child passenger safety technicians, and letting them guide you through the whole process. I mean, it's amazing. I've been to many of these car seat inspections that we've had, and it's amazing how many parents come in just to get a second eye on their car seat, thinking that they did it correctly, and then just leaving knowing so much more about their car seat than they thought they ever needed to know or imagine, and just being grateful knowing that even though they followed the instructions, there were some adjustments that they needed, just a couple minor adjustments that they needed to make, and just a couple of minutes out of their day made sure that their child was safe when they got behind the wheel.
Absolutely. So important, and I couldn't get it tight. I just could not get that tight. It's really important, folks. Now, if you want information on how to, what to look for and where should we go? Where should we go, Aldo?
Yeah, so our website provides several educational videos about car seat safety and resources on how to find a car seat inspection near you. You can just head on over to our website, which is aaa.com/safe seats, 4 kids.
aaa.com/safety for 4?
Safe seats. That's SAFE, 4 kids.
Gotcha. Listen, Aldo, thanks for joining us, and thanks for saving our kids. We appreciate it. This is Late Night Health. I'm Mark Allen.